What's the word, man? What's the word, Dirty? Loco's Notepad back with another one, about to share my thoughts on this notepad with you. About this upcoming boxing match later today with Stevenson, William Cepeda, and Edgar, Berlanga, and Hamzah Sheeraz. That card is a good card. It's going to be placed in New York. We had an excellent card with the women's card yesterday. I did a full card breakdown with that. I'll show you my results in on another video and then but this video is just about the Stevenson and Edgar Berlanga card or whatnot. You got four main big fights on this card. You got two dealing with world championships. Two dealing with world championships. And it's supposed to be a good card, man. I like this card. I like this card. Turkey Al-Rashid, he put on some good matchups that we about to put on display or whatnot, and we're going to witness it later tonight, on the Saturday. Hopefully it don't rain, and I do need to, touch up some of this stuff on my face, but this will go out there. But yeah, man, get my full breakdown on it, Starting with this first matchup, David Morrell versus Ayman Kavala. My bad if I'm butchering your name, my bad, But this one is going to happen at 175, light heavyweight. If I was to be a boxer right now, that would be my division, So I have to get my or whatnot. But yeah, man, this is about to be David Morrell's first match since he had the good match with David Benavidez. That was a good matchup. David Morrell showed dog. He showed heart in it. Even though he lacked the experience in that matchup, he showed dog, and that's what I like. But in this particular matchup, I'm going to still just go with David Morrell, man. I believe that made a man out of David Morrell. I believe that was his up-and-coming fight that'll put him on the map with everybody, that'll show his skill. And like I say, show the dog. It showed heart, He was dinging Benavidez a couple times in that fight. Even though he took it and he lost, but he was giving some back, though. He was giving some punishment back or whatnot. But in this particular matchup, I got David Morrell. Salutes to you. Right after that, you have Prelo versus Sabril Matias, and that's for the 140. It might be for the WBC. I'm not sure, or the IBF. It's for one of them belts for 140. Light welterweight or whatnot. But yeah, and this is a fire matchup, a fire one. Prelo, he's defending his belt against, like I say, Matias. And Matias, he got something to prove, man. Matias, this might be his last title shot. It might be, Matias, he's trying to regain that championship spirit, that championship belt that he lost to Liam Paro, back in his hometown of Puerto Rico or whatnot. So he's trying to get back on that championship belt train, and I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him. For Prelo, this is like another matchup with him versus a Gary Antoine Russell style, because Prelo, he can pack a punch. All his wins are by knockout. If he go win, he gonna knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? But he does lose. He has 2 losses. Prelo is an undefeated fighter or whatnot. So we're gonna see. We're gonna definitely see. In this matchup, I got Prelo, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sabril Matias come out with the victory. I wouldn't be surprised, man. This is a high level, high contest with the Caribbean brothers, man. Salute to y'all. But I do have Prelo in this fight, Starting with the third fight, we got Sheeraz Stevenson and William Cepeda. Sheeraz Stevenson got to defend his lightweight 135 title, WBC title against William Cepeda, Mexican. A high-pressure Mexican, man. Sheeraz Stevenson should come out with the victory. He should outbox William Cepeda. William Cepeda, he has that pressure. He has knockout power. He can pack a punch too. So Sheeraz Stevenson better watch out. But Sheeraz Stevenson is a defensive first fighter. So he should be expecting, and he should be blocking some shots that come his way. He should be. My bad. He should be blocking some shots that come his way. William Cepeda, all his last 5-6 opponents has been southpaws. So he's no stranger to facing southpaws. His last 2 matchups was against Tevin Former. And Tevin Former, at least in one of my opinions, at least the first fight, Tevin Former beat William Cepeda. He dropped him, if not twice, he dropped him once. And, he was putting in work on William Cepeda, He was putting in work. Tevin Former had a good matchup the last matchup when they was in Mexico earlier this year. Even though William Cepeda won as he should, it was a should, but Tevin Former did come to fight. and Tevin Foreman's a southpaw, and Tevin Foreman is not a respectfully is not that high of a skilled fighter compared to his other peers, respectfully. But he is a former world champion. But in this particular matchup, I do got Shakur Stevenson, man. If he just keep on the outside, keep him on the outside, keep spinning him, you know, with the lateral movement, keep him on the jab, you know, stab jab to the body, keep them shots to the body, you know. But I wouldn't be surprised if Shakur Stevenson get the knockout. Like I say, Tevin Foreman dropped William Zepeda, and even though Shakur Stevenson has brittle hands, this could be another fight that he should get. You know. For the main event, Edgar Berlanga versus Hamzah Sheeraz. You know, Edgar Berlanga. You know, he had that fight even with Canelo. He did show hard. He didn't, even though he got dropped, he did finish the fight with 12 rounds. Hamzah Sheeraz, he's coming off a draw against Carlo Adames, you know, and actually Hamzah Sheeraz is moving up in weight. His last fight was at 160 against Carlos Adames, which was a draw, which in Riyadh season across the waters and whatnot. So this is about to be his first fight at 168. He does have the height advantage. He does have the reach advantage, but Edgar Berlanga is a pure 168 fighter. So we're going to see the real heart of Hamzah Sheeraz. You know, we're going to see that. We're going to see what he has to offer and all that stuff. In my opinion, Hamzah Sheeraz should use his jab, keep him at distance, keep him at bay. If he tries to come in and hit him with some uppercuts, hooks, tools, or whatnot, when Edgar Berlanga is coming. Edgar Berlanga should be in the inside going to the body, you know, putting in the ones and twos, putting that pressure on Hamzah Sheeraz, you know. That's in my opinion. But if I was a betting man, I would know this would probably be a fight that would go the distance. It'll probably go the distance. I don't have a clear-cut winner in this, you know. The bookies are saying Edgar Berlanga, and he's a pure 168 fighter. So I will see that within the bookies. But at the same time, Hamzah Sheeraz, he is game. He is coming up in weight. So we will see. We will see. Like I say, this is a good card. I'm going to do my review on another video. But, yeah, man, this is my full card breakdown for this card. Holla at your boy. Yo.